This fire is really interesting. It's got some really cool dynamics to it, and that's because it is a big, fat, hollowed out log. Apparently carpenter ants or termites or both got to this tree before it fell. So I got this big hollowed out log. It's just burning so beautifully. And the heat is just, it's amazing dry heat. It's not too humid of a night. It's, I guess it's probably like December, let's see, 22nd? Yeah, December 22nd, I believe, 2024. We're in Florida. There's no rain coming down. Oh, of course no snow. Dadnabbit. I wish there was snow in Florida, but you see that star up in the sky? Pretty cool, huh? See if we can get an eye even better. Oh, it's the closest I can get. Ooh. This is a big hollow log. The whole thing is in here. Get a better look at it, you can see. Look at that. So the ants or the termites or both. Carpenter ants are really powerful down here. You won't even see them. They're under the earth. But they love to get into wet wood or hollowed wood where there's moisture and air. And they get in there and they start eating that. So some of it's from rot or decay. Not really sure where it all starts. Oh, I want you to see this. So that was all hollowed out, and I just put the thing on my fire, and it's just burning so nice. That's from a tree that was right alongside of my house. Thank God we cut it down before it fell on my house.
You want me to turn the heat on?
I don't know. I'm not in there.
I mean, it's cold outside. You want me to turn it on?
Do whatever's good for...
Last night until morning, or were you...
I was good. Do you feel okay?
You want me to leave it off?
I don't know. Do what you feel is best, baby.
I'm going to leave it off for now, but I know you asked for it on this morning. That's why I was asking for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't... If I have to, I'll do it in the middle of the night.
Zeke, come on.
Love you, baby.
Get over here.
My house is over there. You can't see it very good, but those are my wife was just talking to me from. And here's my fire pit. This fire pit is underneath a very, very old, large live oak tree, which is above me in a canopy. It's hard to explain. You can't see it at this point. But if I was to light this fire up, you would see it. It's like a Christmas tree with like 30, 40-foot branches reaching off the trunk of the tree. It's just gorgeous. It's one of the most beautiful things about Florida is these live oaks and the way the branches reach. And there's people all over the world that ask for pictures of these trees because they're rather hard to explain unless you're looking at them. But this tree reaches up over me, it goes up real high, and it goes up over the top of the fire really high. And then on the other side of the fire, the branches come down So it's like a canopy of sorts, and it's unmatched, hard to explain, just a gift from God. And we've had fires under this tree for the last, well, I had this house built in 2002. We've probably had fires under here since 2007. So God has given us a beautiful gift to enjoy. And when I put out the fire, of course, I wet down all the branches and leaves above to cool the tree down. And I really, really wet the roots all underneath and close to the trunk of the tree. So the tree is blessed. It has a fire, and then it is just given a tremendous amount of water to grow on for the next weeks. And we've been facing a drought down here, so this tree pays me back every time I use it, and I pay it back every time I use it. And I gotta tell you, this tree is my friend. God is good. That's all I can say. God is good. And his son Jesus is the most amazing, self-sacrificing person to give his life for us, because his Father knew that it was what it would take to satisfy perfect justice. That is one trusting son. When your dad tells you, listen, you're going to be dead for parts of 3 days, but I will raise you up. But you are going to suffer the most painful, humiliating death of any man that's ever lived. But you are going to pay the price for every person that's ever lived. So, although those parts of 3 days in the grave will be torture for you, I have had you with me for almost all of eternity. Can you imagine what I will be going through for those parts of 3 days when you are dead? But I will bring you back to life, and I will glorify you in even a greater way than you shared my glory before I sent you down to the earth to die for my earthly children. And in time, you will see that there are so many of them that are faithful and that are learning and listening and that love what is right. And you, my son, will have saved every one of them. And because of this, you will become their eternal Father, their Prince of Peace. Some of them are calling you even their God. But you will be everything to them because of the fact that you were obedient to me. But without that obedience, they would have nothing. So your name will be carried with the highest of glory next to mine. All mankind will bend their knees to you in obedience to me, because you are my Son, the beloved, whom I have sent to save the children of man.